The episode begins with Mordecai and Rigby engaging in their usual playful banter when Rigby accidentally curses Mordecai with a jinx, establishing the central conflict rooted in superstition, impulsivity, and miscommunication. Mordecai's initial reaction is disbelief and mild annoyance, highlighting his more cautious and rational personality, while Rigby, equally impulsive but more carefree, is both excited and mischievous about the perceived power of the jinx. This early dynamic immediately sets up the comedic tension, the interplay between fear, misunderstanding, and exaggerated consequences that drives the narrative forward. The inciting incident occurs when Mordecai, now believing he is truly jinxed, becomes increasingly paranoid, attributing every minor mishap to Rigby's curse. The series amplifies ordinary events, slipping on a patch of grass, tripping over park equipment, or spilling drinks, into surreal exaggerations of bad luck, visually emphasizing the absurdity of the jinx. Rigby, oblivious to Mordecai's growing panic, either tries to prove the jinx is harmless or unintentionally escalates the situation, intensifying the comedic tension and showcasing the recurring theme of impulsive behavior interacting with overreaction. Chaos escalates as Mordecai's belief in the jinx drives him to take increasingly desperate and irrational measures to break the curse. He attempts improbable rituals, extreme avoidance strategies, and bizarre problem-solving techniques, each exaggerated for comedic effect. Rigby's antics, ranging from encouraging Mordecai to confront his fears to manipulating the situation for his own amusement, amplify the disorder. Secondary characters, such as Benson, Muscle Man, and High Five Ghost, inadvertently contribute to the chaos by misunderstanding events, enforcing rules at inopportune moments, or reacting in extreme ways that escalate the stakes. The park environment itself becomes a playground for surreal exaggeration. Objects malfunction, environmental hazards appear, and even the laws of physics temporarily bend to heighten absurdity. The narrative introduces a thematic tension between perception and reality, as Mordecai's belief in the jinx causes a self-fulfilling chain of mishaps. Every attempt to counteract the curse paradoxically worsens the situation, reflecting a recurring motif in regular show. Ordinary events magnified by impulsivity and superstition can create extreme, surreal chaos. The episode employs physical comedy, timing-based gags, and exaggerated visual sequences to heighten humor while exploring the psychological dynamics of fear, belief, and overreaction. The climax occurs when Mordecai's and Rigby's actions reach peak absurdity. The jinx-induced chaos culminates in an over-the-top sequence involving multiple environmental hazards, exaggerated mishaps, and improbable interactions between characters and objects. Mordecai and Rigby are forced to cooperate under extreme circumstances, relying on improvisation, quick thinking, and friendship-driven problem-solving to resolve the situation. The peak of chaos exemplifies the series' ability to transform minor personal conflicts into visually dynamic, high-energy adventures while maintaining character consistency. The resolution restores order, with the jinx revealed as entirely coincidental or non-existent, reinforcing the episode's thematic commentary on the power of perception and the humorous consequences of impulsive behavior. Mordecai and Rigby reflect briefly on the events, acknowledging their exaggerated reactions but returning to their habitual routines, consistent with the cyclical pattern of temporary disorder, exaggerated consequences, and minimal long-term character growth. Benson delivers his customary reprimand, humorously underplaying the extreme surreal events, maintaining continuity with the series' comedic formula. Jinx exemplifies Season 2's narrative style of transforming ordinary social misunderstandings into high-energy, surreal adventures. The episode emphasizes character-driven conflict, ensemble dynamics, escalating absurdity, and inventive visual exaggeration. By exploring themes of superstition, impulsivity, perception, and friendship-driven problem-solving, Jinx maintains regular show's signature blend of relatable experiences amplified through extreme exaggeration, slapstick humor, and surreal escalation. The episode highlights the interplay between belief, reaction, and environmental response, reinforcing the ongoing dynamics between Mordecai, Rigby, and secondary characters while delivering a visually and narratively engaging adventure.